reading the worst takes on MMA Twitter, guys. And if you guys are not on Twitter and you're part of the MMA community, whether that be on Discord, on YouTube, and you're not on Twitter, you're missing out, man, because Twitter has some of the most ridiculous takes that you can ever read about MMA. In this video, guys, I'm going to be introducing you guys to some of the worst, the dumbest takes I've ever read in MMA on Twitter. And I'm going to give credit to MMA's dumbest tweets. And if you guys are on Twitter, make sure to follow that page. And I'm sure you're going to have a good laugh, man, because there's some wild takes out here that some people have. And sometimes you think people are trolling with the type of tweets they post, but they are not, man. There's seriously some people out there that actually believe some of the things they say, man. Let's go over this one. So Dab says, Max is also a pretty mid fighter who relies solely on his chin and cardio. Topuria is a different breed. Imagine calling Max Holloway a mid fighter. Max is also a pretty mid fighter who relies solely on his chin and cardio. Okay, doesn't mention any of his boxing. Bryce Mitchell is unbelievably one-dimensional. I can't lie, says the Volk stan. Michael says, we talking about robbery? Cheeto won this fight, but the judges are dumb. Nah, he's trolling. He has to be trolling with this one. This one, I'm not going to buy into it because I think this guy's trolling. Let's see. Hot take, Volkanovski would beat Alex Pereira at catchweight where neither fighter has to cut weight. No way, brother. No way. Volk would get chinned, man. That's definitely a hot take. Oh, man. Which UFC opinion has you like this? Charles isn't that good at BJJ. Has some of the most submissions in the UFC. Okay, buddy. He doesn't have good BJJ. Okay. This is a legitimately winnable... I think he was going to put winnable. This is legitimately winnable for Patty. Hear me out. Patty Pimblett versus Armin Tsarukyan. How is this a winnable fight for Patty? He's spitting? No. Giga Jaketsi. Can't wait no more. UFC, give me a call. I think you need to spend some time in the regional scene. You just aren't cut for the UFC. You aren't cut up for the UFC. Summer Diamond Elbow says, Aljo is a better fighter than anyone in the history of 205, including Jones. Growing up is admitting they have ass striking with outstanding power. Valid or not? Is that a dumb take? No. It is a dumb take. I think Alex Pereira has pretty good striking, very technical, very skilled. I mean, he was a world kickboxing champion. I think Yuri's striking is not as technical, but he does have a lot of power. But I still think this is a shit take overall. Aljo was beating him with leg kicks. Pedro was winning. He robbed Jan. He ain't a real champ, bro. You know what it is? It's like MMA Twitter. The people on Twitter, they'll say like two things that are true, and then they'll say this one big ass lie. Like Pedro was winning. I mean, that fight was competitive, right? Nothing was really happening. Pedro Munoz was landing pretty good leg kicks. He robbed Jan. I think most of us would agree that Jan probably won that fight. Aljo was beating him with leg kicks. Huh? I missed that part. That definitely didn't happen. So this is a shit take. He definitely belongs on MMA's dumbest tweets. I'm not advocating for anything to be done about it, but I watched back Gaethje's head kick KO, and it solely landed on the back of the head / neck of Poirier, which put him to sleep. It's clear as day in the replay. Could this in any universe be used to appeal the loss? Alright, that's a shit take. That's the first time I hear a biggest reach bully. Oh my god. Dan Hooker is more skilled than Alex Pereira, and I say this unironically. Much easier to make it at 185 due to the lack of guys that are big. Oh my god. Does how much does it? This guy must be an idiot. The average man, the average 30-year-old is probably about 200 pounds or not, if not even more. You know what I'm saying? Lack of guys at 185. Oh my god. And there's a comment. He's so spot on. Dan Hooker better than Alex at every aspect in MMA except striking. Well, yeah, I mean, Alex Pereira is a kickboxing world champion. Jesus, man. I feel dumber already. No, Izzy can't beat anyone. It would be awesome if more guys would just beat Izzy. Izzy sucks and never wins. But too many guys let Stylebender beat them anyway. And that sucks. Would be better if he just lose for real to make us happy. What the fuck did he just say? Even though real fans know Izzy can't beat anyone, it would be awesome if more guys would just beat Izzy. Izzy sucks and never wins, but too many guys let Stylebender beat them anyway. Izzy sucks and never wins, but too many guys let Stylebender beat them anyway. What the fuck? Man, drop the alcohol. Ken the Hillbilly. You motherfuckers are too much. They let white fighters jump all the way to the top of the chain and face black fighters. However, the black fighters cannot get a rematch. Go fuck yourself. What? What the fuck? It again. I'd rather see Strickland versus Bilal next. Instead, an immediate rematch for Adesanya. Bilal has earned a title shot and has to wait because his title shot was given away to an undeserving Colby Covington. The build-up would be interesting too. That's a shit take. That's definitely a shit take, man. Strickland versus Bilal would be more interesting. How the fuck would that be interesting, man? Like, I get it. Colby does not deserve his title shot. I absolutely agree about that. And I don't want to see an immediate rematch with Adesanya. But to say that Strickland and Bilal would be more exciting, it would be an interesting build-up. Shit take, man. Shit take. See if the new Darren Till. How the fuck is Fizzy of the new Darren Till? He had a competitive fight with Justin Gaethje and he had a freak injury against Gamrot. How's he the next Darren Till? I swear, man, MMA Twitter is crazy. Conor really ran away from this monster so he could fight an old man Tyson Fury. What? Tyson Fury is like 30 something years old. He's not even that old, bruh. What the fuck are you talking about? That's a shit take. I honestly think he did it to himself to avoid the fight, no joke. I've seen this guy's account before. He has shit takes. This guy's nothing but a quitter. He refused the original rematch because he needed rest, so Volk got the fight. Then he earns the rematch and pulls out due to a freaking cut. Volk would never pull out over that. True champion is going to fight regardless. Does this man do any research? You know Dana White, the UFC, was the one who pulled out Charles Oliveira, right? Alex Pereira has a win over Israel Adesanya, Sean Strickland, Bruno Silva, Jan Blachowicz. No, that's absolutely a hot take. Let's see. I had Izzy up 4-1 in the Strickland fight. When the 5th round ended, I changed it to 3-2 Izzy, but as I think about it, I don't get how Sean won. In one round, didn't Izzy double Strickland strike? Gonna have to rewatch when I mentally heal from the loss, but for now, I'm not buying the hype. That's a typical Israel Adesanya fan right there. Just Kamaru Usman was the least skilled, dominant champion since Ronda Rousey. The fact that he ever had the belt, leave alone, defended it 5 times, shows you how fraudulent the welterweight division truly is. That's a shit take, man. Kamaru Usman is fucking good, man. Great wrestler. Great fight IQ. Has a lot of power. To call him least skilled? That's a hot take for sure. Hot take for sure. Did anyone else watch McGregor Forever and realize that Dylan Dennis would eat Khabib alive in the cage after watching the scrap between them two? I can't believe these people exist, but they do. They do, guys. These type of people do exist. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go on Twitter. Go on Twitter, follow some MMA accounts, and you'll start to read some shit takes.